What's up guys, hope you're doing well. Today we'll have another look into the Chainlink price chart because we have some updates also on our price target right here of 29.95. So I would say let's get straight into this and let's also directly talk about this price target right here because this one is invalid right now. And the price target was 29.95 until the 5th of September, so this is basically in 2 days. And you know, in crypto everything is possible, but the likelihood of this price target not being reached in the next 2 days is 90%, and that is normally as soon as we are not back in the rectangle right here until the second half of the rectangle is starting, or until we have a price invalidation. In this case this was right here. We have also dipped below this but quickly jumped back up, but just from the time perspective it is very unlikely that we are hitting this. But this is not that bad. But first of all, I will quickly delete this from the chart so we have a better view. So you see that the higher price target here of $32.17 is still active, and the invalidation for this would be lower than what we have seen so far. So this would basically be at 21.57. We got to 22.09. So there is a little bit more space right now. We have done the bounce. So there is also the likelihood right now that we are returning back to the upside, that the bulls are getting back into control. But what we need to see for the bulls to be back in control is a break of structure. And you can see that we have this downward trend that we are currently still in, even if we have a nice bounce. But to get the break of structure, we need to get a daily candle close above this recent high right here. I mean, we could potentially also argue that this mini bounce right here would be the break of structure. But for me, this is invalid because this is just a wick, and here we really did a move to the upside. So to do the break of structure, we need a daily candle close above this high. You can see we also have resistance before that, so this potentially will not be easy. Then at some point we will likely do a retest and then a continuation, so we can also get back to this high and break this. And in case we should do this, then the next price target would be activated, and this one would even be higher than the one that just got invalidated. So let's quickly have a look right here. This one would bring us to 33.76, so even higher than our current price target by about 5%, so not that big of a difference. But that is then of course at the moment speculation. So what we first want to see right now is that first of all we are holding the low. In case we are going lower, we still want the price to stay above this trend line and the next support right here, because this next support, that is also the invalidation level for our bigger price target right here. So we do not want to see daily candle closes below this level, and also it would be nice if the trend line would be holding. And then for the bulls to be back in control, we want to see the break of structure. Also, you know that we have a time target, so we need to be back above this resistance at 25.10 until the 20th of September. So this is 17 days from now. Currently, I am not in doubt that we can do this, and currently it's not close. So if we have another 2-3 days like the current ones, then we should be back there. So from the time perspective, at the moment, I'm not worried. So from the time perspective and the time invalidation, at the moment, I'm not worried. But you know, in case there should be any important updates, then I will upload a new video. So make sure to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss it. Also, in case you have any questions or any other cryptos that you want me to have a look at, feel free to post them down in the comments. That's it for this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.